Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech, where between the episodes I finished off putting up the silos because there wasn't going to be anything new with that, and I got set up how they're going to go down the middle with a little return loop right in the middle here that comes from being vertical. Now, how I wanted to do this was actually very unique. Now the idea is that conveyors hold the item 2 spaces above it, that the space right next to the conveyor is actually left clear. So, and actually that ruins the idea of these repair bubbles that I put in. But the idea is we can actually just move those inside, just like that. But the idea for that is to, and I have a couple more on the other side to put in as well, but we're going to pull conveyors along the top of these conveyors, and those will be the output conveyors. Now we do need quite a few of these. Here we have 12, we have 24, so we're not going to have too many more of those. In fact, only 4 more. So we might have to make a few more of these. But we start by just a simple conveyor coming out of the silo that we want it. And then a down piece. And I'll change all the directions here in just a second, because it's actually going to be important that I have the piece coming through here, tell the truth. So let's actually get that. We can pull it straight from over here. And then we can have a turn down block. Then we can have these conveyors going, as I said, right over the other conveyors. And this should stack up the resources as they're moving pretty much the same way. That they shouldn't interfere with each other, but that it'll kind of make this really cool stacking look. So, let's connect these up. And when we swap these in direction, oh, oops, we'll get that off here real quick and put that right there. They shouldn't take the main direction from the conveyor, which will be the good thing, which has always caused me problems when trying to make these, that if you make this first, it will turn out a little nicer. Come on. There we go. And there we go. No mistakes. Nothing wanting to go the wrong way. Very good. Okay, let's tuck these bubbles in. And get these conveyors going. Then upside down. Oop, that was correct. And we're really, actually we could build the drop off immediately, but we're going to wait until after we're done with the production. So get those on. And flip that upside down. And just across. And then we bring the other conveyor out. One more. And then down over that. Just like so. And I realized that if I would have put the manufacturing in the middle of the wide, that if I would have separated the wide a little bit, I could have put the manufacturing down the middle of that. as well, and that might actually make it a little more compact as well. So, ooh. Oh, that's right. I need to do that, but that just connected really weird. And there we go. Nope. Turn. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Let's not click the wrong thing. Okay. That all looks good. Let's flip these. But the real intent is to show how this works. Now, it's going to look like these resources are going to go right over these ones. But it's kind of nice because then the ones on this one will actually go over it. So it'll look pretty cool as it's going through. Now then, we need a storage and a refining. If they fix the refining, this would go so much better. Can I go even more vertical? I cannot. So, now then, we need the refining down there. There's no way about it. We need it to go out one and then down a couple. Go that way and then down the middle. Now the nice thing about how wide it is that it can actually have the holding silo just right there as well. So if we threw that in right there, we could also put or extra silo, should I say? Just, I think back one, so that anything that goes in it that is raw can pop out and still get refined. So, and speak of processing, let's get all of these on here. And it can be offset. Okay, you know what? Click, click. Why do you wish to be in such weird ways? Okay, that sticks one out, but that's 5 of them. Which actually... Yes, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. So click, click. Hopefully it's facing the right way. No. Is that facing the right way? I cannot tell from this angle. You know what? I'm going to try to do it from over here. The issue is that because it's not against something, there's a lot more options. Right there works. And we need one more. Or, actually, you know what? That bugs me. Let's keep them lined up. Because it's going to be that one out either way. So, let's just keep them lined up like that. And we can put connectors back here so that there's actually some fairly solid connection right there. But, obviously, we need a little more pathway right there. Now how are we gonna do this? Maybe out this way from right here. Because we need it to go upside down at some point. Okay, so the real question is, at this point, how wide do we need everything? So we know that the GSO is too wide, the geocore is too wide, the ventricle is too wide, but the Hawkeye is 3 wide. Kind of the oddball. Now, 2 3 wide, so 10 from the center would be the most optimal to ensure that the Hawkeyes can be got. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Holy cow, that's really far out. Okay, and then we'll just bring this back around. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think at 9 we'll stop and have one of these uprisers to kind of match that. So let's start getting our manufacturers on, starting with Geocore, just in case we can actually make this, not the scrapper, the fabricator, just in case we can make this a little smaller. Put it over 1. Yeah, right there, right there. No, we can't. This is barely going to fit the Hawkeye, to my knowledge. Yeah, just barely fit the Hawkeye. Okay, so let's get the Venture Co. fabricators on here. Like that. And then the Hawkeye input will be right there and right there. So yeah, perfect. So let's finish off the conveyor. And how we're going to do that is we're just going to have it literally flip right upside down. And kind of like the outside here, they will intermingle, but not interfere with each other. So this would come back this way. Now that's the biggest thing, is how to make these a little more compact, because they're different lengths, but I guess I could make it longer. Actually, I like that idea. So how far does the Geocore go out? It goes out 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would want 4 with like 3 space in the middle. It's gonna be almost just as wide with that. But say we have 3 space in the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the belt behind it. Yeah, let's move these over here while we build. Ooh, I did not mean to move that one, but that works. So 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 behind. Let's rip. That was not the one I was over. Was it? Yeah, I cannot see here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the conveyor behind it, and then this conveyor rip out, and going this way. And then we need, oh gosh, where did I pull that from? The base might be having the offset issue very minorly. So I'm guessing that's what the problem is here, is that, see, I'm over, oh, well, no, I was over that one, and that one was, no, because I'm over this one, like directly over, and it's saying it's the next one over. But let's count out, I think it would be 10 along this way, because, oh, and see, there goes a piece, because since that's not on the base. Okay, you know what? Let me reload. You're a little close. If this is the case, let me pull you away a little bit. Okay, gonna reload real quick. Save and quit. Yes. Come on. And continue. So there is definitely an issue where the base gets offset to some degree. And this can cause some issues. Okay, let's get the guy in the middle. The middle man. Now let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. Right? Yeah, and then 1, 2. And then 1 further out. Okay, so the Geocore, I should actually put on the inside because they're bigger and it would look better than being completely on the inside, but we're going to put them out here. And we can always swap them around too, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so out right there, out right there, and we always can shift them around too. So, and this is a little more compact because you get more volume in a square than you do a rectangle. So essentially, if you're trying to fill something in, you can put more into it. Oh. Oops. Well, that's a pain, because now I'm going to have to just kind of look around and try to pick all these up. So, let's see here. The middle is, it looks like this one. So, yeah, I would say this one. So, 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And one further out. Even though the Hawkeye is actually only 2 deep in terms of its manufacturing. So though it's wider, it is shallower. So let's get all these on. Kind of a pain because of how it broke. Anymore? That's a filter which I threw over there. Nope, it looks like that's everything. And conversely, a rectangle does require a bit more perimeter though than a square requires a little bit more of a perimeter than a rectangle does. So it will need to go out a little like that. Now the problem here, maybe I should put it out one further. The idea being is that then I can have a nice return spot. And it doesn't... Oh dear, it lagged. That was lag. So... and reverse. So that kind of sucks, but that's okay because it's in a... most of them are in a more easily grabbable spot. But the idea is that we want one extra room so that we can have a return space for the conveyor. Let's see here. I do believe this is the mill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And I built it a little too far, but that's fine. Easily fixed. So let's build this back out all the way down. How did one get way over there? Well, I guess it did cross kind of through here. Most of it kind of exploded in one direction though. So, and then that fits actually perfectly like that. Going up and around and heading back like that. Just making sure that there's no other pieces that I left. Okay, so if we put Venture Co. over here, and then got conveyors, I can't see what's going on. That is correct. We just had these come back and then go down the middle. That should make for the smallest loop possible. Do I avoid the refinery? Yeah. You know what? No. We'll just go straight over it. It should be okay. And then right there, we need to make it curve back down. Like that. And it looks like it's going the wrong way, but it's going the right way. Because remember, on the back side, it's going the opposite way. So if it's going the same way as the bottom one, you're doing well. And it looks like, in fact, that is everything we needed. Okay then. Let's get the input set up. For that, we can be on this guy, because we gotta drive him away from the entrance a little. So we're gonna have to move all of the solar panels, because that's kind of where we're gonna need to drop everything off. So let's move the recharge bubbles off to the side here. Temporarily, they will be moved somewhere else. Same with the solar panels. For now, we'll just throw them up here, though. And I'll probably... We need the megatons. That's our biggest drawback at the moment, is that we don't have those yet. So, our defenses are kind of incomplete. And I do need to test to see if mortars up here in one way or another will actually be effective, because mortars really are kind of hit or miss. Like, they do shoot a lot of projectiles, but and very quickly, but it's like, it's kind of meh. Okay, let's keep moving things, because there are things to be moved. And just like that. Okay, now let's get this front kind of situated. So, what we want for sure is one of the big things right here. But how to connect this, because we don't want it too close to the bottom. Because if it's too close to the bottom, then we won't be able to use the bottom slots. So... Come on. There we go. So, like right there, we wouldn't be able to use the bottom inputs. And I think those are actually quite required. Okay, it just swapped where it's attached to, though. It was attached high, and now it's attached low. Ah, there we go. I don't see where the button is. I think it's on the bottom, which I am okay with. Actually, let's attach it high. Come on, get back to it. Like that. Okay, now we need filters, and we actually have an extra one back there. I thought we'd be short, but that's actually not the case. Right there. Filtering everything. Oh, and look, we have a conveyor right there that's just sitting out. Okay, now where was that other filter? You. Can I grab you? Yes, I can. Okay, let's get this guy on. It seems like going backwards helps, and indeed it did. That was actually really quick. Then this just goes up. Oh, hello, rhodite. Or not rhodite, oilet. Oh, no. No. That goes that way. Although I get why that mistake was made. That way. No. No. Okay, this might be the problem to this. Oh dear. That is not a solution. That is not a solution at all. Well, what if we rather... No, because it has to be a filter coming off of it. Otherwise, it won't actually work. And I accidentally attached that to the tech back there. So if we just say throw these onto the side, because I do want a 3 throughput. I want this to be putting resources up into this as quick as possible. So what we're going to do is something a little different. Have it go around like that. And it does take up one of the input slots that we could use, but I think that will be fine. Swap you, swap you, swap you. I said swap you. Swap. Thank you. Now then, let's have this come up and over. Have this one come up and over. And actually, to make this all kind of look nice, I'm going to actually remove that one and input one of these. It's going to be a little weird, but I think it's going to be interesting. So, actually no, because that will actually limit the amount that can get passed through. I don't like that either. Yeah, like that. That way the ones will come up to there, this one will come up to here and instantly go in. So unless it's full, it won't slow down. Okay, so we have that done. Let's get the inputs. So the reason I wanted it kind of far out and high like this is because I wanted the scrappers off to the side here. And pretty far out too, because I want this area kind of clear and clean. So now let's see here. Where are the things I want? Right here. It would curve down. And then to be fair, we'll probably need a third because of how they connect. Because they connect on the right side. So, yeah, we'll need that little spot open. Okay, the GSO scrapper. That way, this little middle area is very clear, and I like that. I like it. Of course, I could put inputs up here for the collectors. But that would only be 2 in. I would like a few more than that. But at the same time, I probably would need a filter to make it so it goes directly in to the, if I wanted to extend something out the side. Because if I don't, then it's all just going to connect. I can't pull it back any, not from right there. Because this side has to be for the Venture and the Hawkeye scrappers. So, we can't put anything over there. And I don't really want the... In fact, because I don't want them to be interfering as much, let's actually build this out one more. So that they hold them above themselves about at the same spot. And I really don't want them interfering with each other either, though. Would that stick out too far? That actually would. Unless I brought it back. But then that would interfere with that. Okay, nope. Okay, so let's pull these off. And that would interfere with that. I wish I just could make a conveyor that did not attach to anything. No, 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 no. No. Oh dear. If we did something like this. Yeah, see, right at the end there is what messes it up. Do we have one more filter? We do not. Maybe as a temporary. Just like that. And then the idea is, actually, let's remove these. Have it, come on, grab it. Have it twist out like this. And that is high enough to not interfere with that. Just like this. And then I can have the collectors on those. Oh dear, that's right. Well, for now, that's how it's going to be. just like that. Okay. But that is the end of the episode. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel. And do subscribe if you're not already, to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Yeah, I'll have to use filters as just like a one-way. Maybe all the way back to there. I'll have to connect it before I take this piece off, though. But if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.